So the next question I have for you, Ms. Sharmila, is so there's been a lot of talk about unemployment benefits available now that are announced by the government. So can H-1B employees apply for the unemployment benefits?
No, unfortunately, no. The answer is a big no there because H1B is more of a employer specific. So the H1B employees will not be in the market for another employers. So that's the reason they will not be eligible for the unemployment benefits. However, I would say the H4 EAD, people can apply for the unemployment benefits because it's not more specific to one certain employer. So they are in the open market, they can shift employments, they can search for the employment in case if they have any severe conditions for the COVID-19, so they can search for another employer. So because of the flexibility they have, they will be eligible for the unemployment benefits.
Okay, so if I understood that correctly, so H4 EADs which are tied to valid H1s and they have a validity for a certain period of time, they are all eligible to apply for unemployment benefits. Is that right?
Yeah, because the principal H1B applicant should have the valid status for the H48 to be valid.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So the next question I have is, so this being the season for new applications for H-1B work visas, what is the status on the CAP registrations and the new cases for this year because of the situation?
Yeah, that's a very valid question for the current situation because being the CAP season. So for your question, the answer would be March 2020, the registrations are done for the CAP cycle 2021. So even the lottery list has been released by the past week. So to all the employers. So starting from April 1st, the processing can be done and the petitions can be submitted with USCIS. So a 90-day window has been provided for the to process the petition and submit with USCIS, which would be June 30, 2020.
Okay. So with this CAP registration being a little new concept, one add-on question I have is, so because of the current situation, can we expect any delays in the regular processing time, or is everything going to be on schedule?
As of now, we do not have any updates from USCIS, so it looks like everything goes according to the plan, like the dates what USCIS and the petitioners have planned. So it is as of now no updates on the CAP. Okay. So apart from suspending the premium processing, so most probably for the F1 and the max out situations, probably we can expect somewhere in June, July, USCIS may resume the premium processing again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully. I think a lot of people really look forward and depend on that premium processing.
Yeah, definitely, because being October 1st as a start date on the petitions, and obviously people wouldn't want to face a situation where they have to leave the country.
Right.
Depart the country.
Absolutely. Yeah, fingers crossed to have everything back to normal soon.
Yeah, like, attorneys and the specialists are always striving for that.
Yes, absolutely. So talking about the other group which might be majorly affected by this, so the student community. So what kind of reliefs are being provided to the F1 students in the current emergency situation?
Yeah, unlike the other categories, visa categories, surprisingly, USCIS have relaxed a lot for the F1 OPT and CPT students. Okay. So, but to kind of capture the entire subject, it would be very vast on this call. But to give a gist of it, like USCIS has given relaxation for the F1 students to apply for the EAD so that they can be employed out of the campus, off campus. Okay. So this is applicable basically for the students who are having financial difficulty, economic difficulties, where they are not able to pay the fees, or they were not able to the living conditions are not good, where the medical expenses have increased, and anything related to the finances. So these students can get the EAD out of the to work out of the campus, and the designated school official has to be updated in the system.
Okay, okay. That is definitely, I'm sure, a much welcomed relief in the student community, because that is like the biggest challenge at this time of shutdown, because there's no access to a lot of places.
Right,
So,
and there is more to it. Like in case if anybody has questions on that, they can reach out to me directly, because this is just a gist of the subject. There has been more relaxation done for the F1 students.
okay, absolutely. So, how about the students who are already enrolled into educational programs? They traveled out of the country, but they're unable to return due to the travel bans. So, what is the situation for them?
Yeah, for this F1 CPT, actually, ICE have given like so much of relaxation as I said earlier.
Mhm.
Um, so they can attend the classes online, the correspondence. So that flexibility they have given,
Mhm.
but still the status will show as the active status in the system. So the 5 month temporary absence provision will not apply there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So as long as they continue to do that, and they can still stay active
Yeah,
and
and meet the requirements, and the system updates their education and the credentials and the attendance, everything, they should be fine.
oh, okay. Okay. That's great to know. So I primarily, these are the major concerns that we at ProXel have been hearing about from the different communities that are affected by the immigration laws. So thank you so much for taking the time to share this information, Ms. Sharmila. And so, any last few words before we close the session?
I totally agree, Sushma, because of the COVID-19 situations, like, all the immigrants and the non-immigrants are having severe problems, like to maintain the status and also need some help, some legal help and tax help. So obviously they can reach out to us, and Proxel has taken a great initiative on these conditions. Um, Basically, with many people reaching out to find answers, this is a great step by Proxel to open communication channels. Additionally, I'm glad I could give some direction to the viewers. In addition to the excellent training programs and services through initiatives like this, Proxel is definitely making a difference where it matters. Thank you so much for having me on the
Thank
call.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Sharmila. So, viewers, I hope all of that information was very helpful. And once again, please do not assume this to be legal advice, as Ms. Sharmila has mentioned. Please reach out to professionals to find out what is the specific case for your situation and what are the next steps to be taken. Thank you all, and hope you're all staying home and staying safe. Thank you. Thank you, Ms.
Yeah,
Sharmila.
be safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.